The safety of all UPS flights starts with an accurate weight and balance, and the only way to ensure the reliability of this is by completing a load manifest accuracy check. Everyone involved has a responsibility to provide accurate information throughout the load process. During the next few minutes, we'll review the best practices you should know to ensure all of your procedures result in an error-free, safe flight. Before you begin, there is information you should be familiar with, such as the automated scales, the ramp action summary or TechLogic equipment, and the final load manifest. Each of these resources is critical to ensuring a safe flight. As a load planner, you are the first step to a safe flight. Keep your work area free of distractions. This allows you to stay focused on the task at hand, so you're not hampered by other job functions during aircraft load planning. Those handling the automated scales should understand they are there to prevent key entry errors. However, if the scales aren't working, your management team should have a contingency plan in place. As a load supervisor and cargo compartment designee, the ramp action summary or TechLogic should be used while observing the ULD as it's locked into position on the aircraft. You must be in the cargo position to view this process. The load supervisor and load planner should then complete a face-to-face comparison between the final load manifest and the ramp action summary. Do this in an area where both of you can communicate with minimal distractions. First, exchange your paperwork before performing the comparison. A double check promotes accuracy. As you go through line by line, check the ULD number, weight, and load position on the aircraft. And a minimum of 1 SALT digit should be given to the designee by the load supervisor during the face-to-face check. To ensure the designee is concentrating on the SALT, a weight, position, or ULD number should be purposely read incorrectly. If the designee fails to recognize the incorrect SALT, start again from the beginning. Also, make sure to include the dangerous goods placement on a cargo aircraft only, otherwise known as CAO. Once you've completed the check, present the load manifest to the captain. At this point, the crew is depending on your accuracy. Any weight and balance errors here will cause a ripple effect, potentially ending in aircraft accidents and loss of life. The crew member will sign the load manifest and use the specified weight to determine the required speeds for takeoff and calculate the most efficient cruise altitude. If the weight is inaccurate, there may not be enough runway for a takeoff. The pilots will also use the load manifest to determine the takeoff's center of gravity or CG to set the takeoff trim. A safe takeoff requires the aircraft to rotate around the center of lift at the proper speeds with the actual CG accounted for. The center of gravity may be forward or aft of the center of lift. So what does this mean to you? If you load the plane incorrectly and it's too heavy in the front or back, this will affect the aircraft's handling and could result in a fatal accident. This crash photo is of a DC-8 which was departing from Miami in 1997. In this instance, the aircraft was overweight and improperly loaded. All 4 people on board, along with 1 person on the ground, died during this accident. Thank you for taking a few minutes with us to better understand the importance of an accurate weight and balance. The load manifest check is one of the last links in the UPS safety chain, and your role is vital in protecting our employees.